The MCC is going to be receiving a seasonal currency store. What does that mean? Stick around and find out. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me here today. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the newest MCC development and flighting update blog. If you guys are interested in the full article, I'll put the link in the description, and I do highly recommend if you are interested to go ahead and check it out, as I'm only clipping out what I feel are the most important parts. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and take a look here at the information. We're adding an additional way for players to access content beyond the traditional seasonal challenge season pass. Previously, players only had to complete seasonal challenges while they were available, and after that time was gone, you didn't have any way to earn that same content again. With the new seasonal currency store, we are going to change it up a bit. If you missed out on things previously, such as the Mr. Chief helmet, from Reach, from difficulties because you begged challenge, you may be able to use seasonal points to still acquire the reward at a later date, and we aim to offer up an additional way for players to earn seasonal points to unlock various cosmetic and content items. Now below is the information here. It was an interview between the design director, Max Salazar, and 343 Postums. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interview here. Postum says, "Hey Max, thank you so much for joining me. First and foremost, tell me what this new way to play and acquire customization content is." Max replies with, "We are introducing a seasonal currency store, and there's no real money involved. Instead, the currency is seasonal points, which players will still continue to earn. Now, instead of only using season points to unlock items in a season pass, there will be opportunities to spend those seasonal points on prior seasonal challenges. And you may have previously missed, and with these items, there will be new items that also debut in the seasonal currency store." The question is posed, is there a cash option where players will be able to buy season points if they want to? And the reply is, of course, nope. Players can only earn and spend seasonal points as they always have via the first 100 levels in the various seasonal and weekly challenges. And I have to say, I commend them for this. They had the opportunity to add a real-world monetization into the MCC, and they decided not to. While, of course, this seems normal for a lot of us, with today's gaming climate, this is something that has to be commended. The article moves on. Where did the idea for the following previous seasonal challenges items to be unlockable come from? They said they wanted to add more choices for the players to unlock items, and they heard feedback that some prior seasonal challenges requirements did not meet or match the intended play patterns of people interested in the reward. We think that challenges that require a bit of extra effort and offer a unique reward are important, and we will continue to introduce some through these seasonal challenges going forward. The good news is now have another way to reintroduce those items at a later date. And I completely agree with this, and I 100% appreciate them being able to make these available through this seasonal currency store. There have been some seasonal challenges that offered certain weapon skins or nameplates or vehicle skins that honestly were no way that I could actually obtain them. One of them that comes to mind was getting to rank 25 in the competitive playlist of Halo 3 Recon Slayer. I don't have people to play with. I don't have a group of friends to get on and play with. And playing with random people online is already frustrating enough. Add on top of that the goal of trying to hit rank 25. And honestly, sometimes too, those playlists aren't even populated enough to get enough matches that you would actually be able to earn that rank legitimately. But moving on, the article says, how often will these items rotate in and out? Some of these items will rotate each week, while others will be available for the duration of the season. Items may return to the rotation for future seasons. The article asks, will there ever be new or unique items that are showcased in this new option? The answer is, some items will debut in the seasonal currency store. They may end up being reintroduced through challenges or the seasonal store at a later date. Will rotation of items be linear on a regular rotation, or are we going to mix things up a bit? There will be a schedule, rotation weekly schedule, and there will also work to share information on what items are rotating in and out for the following week to players. That sounds like an amazing new way to give players the option to get these customization pieces. What are some of the key design elements that excite you the most? Expanding ways that players can earn and unlock items has been a goal for some time, and this is the foundation of another way for doing that. While we are using Seasonal Currency Store as a way to rotate items in and out and reintroduce items that are no longer available, we will also be looking ahead in other ways. This interface opens up item catalog possibilities. And they're going to ask, of course, is this going to be available for the flight players to preview? And they are working to make it available in the flight. The current goal is for a flight patch, which will come about a week or so after the flight kicks off. The article then asks, will players be able to use all previously earned seasonal points on this? Yes, as seasonal currency doesn't expire and all earned seasonal points can be spent in this new store or in the season tiers interchangeably, one currency to rule them all. Now, honestly, I have to say I am quite excited for this. The idea for a seasonal currency store really isn't that original to Halo or to the MCC. If you look at any other free-to-play game that has basically a battle pass, they all offer a store that you can buy things with. The big difference here, though, is, of course, that the stuff that is in the other games all requires actual money to either be converted into coins or points. And the MCC is only sticking straight to the seasonal points, which again, to me, is something to be commended. You're not going to break your wallet buying the items out of this game. All it asks is that you put in the required time to earn the seasonal points. And now that there are many different ways through challenges and through ranking up and double XP events, it's a much quicker and much more streamlined system. But as always, don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and have your voice heard, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I've got my social media, and of course, monetary support for the channel is there as well. But until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.